Manny, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where did you go? There you are.
Adrianna. I'm Adrianna Spear, and I was born in 2002. I'd definitely say that I came to know my own faith when I started going to youth group, and that was really the starting point and like the spark of my walk in faith, I'd say. It was when Mr. Devaney was still the youth pastor, so I knew Mr. Devaney really well. He was almost like a second dad to me almost, so it was really easy for me to transition into the youth group, and I started singing on the youth band very quickly, and that really established my faith too because I was singing worship and stuff. But I definitely say that that would be the start when I was in 6th grade. And then that year I went to St. Croix on my first mission trip. I've always known that there has been a God. I've always believed in Jesus. But this past winter when I went to Jamaica for my second time, I got baptized for the first time. So that was a really important part in my life that I really think I was like, I know that Jesus is my Savior. I've always known it, but it was like that, you know, like when you get baptized, it's like that rebirth, and it's so different after that. I never really thought that I would get into mission trips like as much as I did, but I really enjoy it because I like to just minister to the kids there, especially because in Jamaica we went to like a special needs orphanage that had a lot of kids that have been neglected and just left to be on their own basically, and they just took them in. And that was really important to me because it just made me realize that there's a lot more to life than just us here in the United States, and we're so not privileged, but we have just so much, and we don't really know how much we have until you actually go out to those places that are in poverty and they have nothing, like literally nothing. Not even like a cent, and these kids are just so joyful and happy. And that made me just excited to do more stuff like that. For me, it definitely has brought me out of my shell more. When little 6th grade Adri was super shy, which not a lot of people would ever think because I'm very outgoing now, but I really just opened up myself, I guess, to more people, and I think youth group has had a big part in that, and especially having the friends that I've established in youth group has helped me grow closer to God because we have Bible studies and we get together and we'll have like youth hangouts after church, and just the small little Bible studies that we do just really establish the root, I guess you can say, of Jesus in my heart, like that has grown and blossomed to the person that I am today. I was the apple of my dad's eye. I was wrapped around his finger. I was very much a daddy's girl. I know that I was almost like a miracle child, I think, for my parents, because after my brother Austin passed away when he was 18 months old, my dad really didn't want any more kids. So my mom was very afraid to tell my dad that she was pregnant with me because my dad was not for having kids anymore.
Wait a minute, you've got to go see Daddy.
But the first thing he said to her was that it better be a girl.
Where's Daddy?
Hey, Daddy.
Go get him.
I was definitely wrapped around my dad's finger.
Come on, this way. Listen. That's me. Ready?
Jump.
1, 2, 3. Ah! Kick your feet. RJ.
Where's RJ?
What? What? Hey, miss. I'm talking to you.
He was just a very upbeat and outgoing
I'm
person.
talking to you. Hello. 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 Say hi to Mama. Where's Mama? There's Mama. Say hi, Mama.
He was a very caring person,
Say hi, Mama.
and he loved my mom
Say hi, Mama.
so much.
What are you doing?
Say hi, Mama. Say hi, Mama.
I'll grab her.
That was his little girl. My mom has always been, she's always been there for me, and she's always been my rock in my life, especially after my dad passed away. And I know that it was really hard for her, knowing that she'd have to raise me all on her own. And I know that it's been a lot different, and I know it would have been different if my dad was here. But I know that my mom is trying her hardest, and she really has done a great job raising me by herself.
You still hungry?
She's very established in her faith, and I think that has a lot of impact in my life.
What was that?
Mom, you bring me this. Thank you, Mommy.
Very nice.
She's a very strong Christian, and she's really brought me up to be a strong Christian and be the girl that I am.
Be careful.
So she's had a huge impact on my life. Yeah, this is gonna make her cry. I can already see it.
Of course, but that's not a bad thing.
No.
We'll have Kleenex available.
We were literally just standing in line, and this guy came up to the group of us, and Jesse was so like skeptical of him, and it was like, what are you doing coming up to this group of girls? And then he just asked us, like, do you know this song? And I was like, yeah, I know it. He's like, okay, sing it for me. So I did, and he's like, he took out his phone, and he was like, I'm from Sidewalk Prophets, and I want you to come sing on stage with us. And I was like, what? I didn't even know, like, I knew who Sidewalk Prophets was, but I didn't even recognize him from, like, anything. It was just a crazy thing.
Tell you just what you need to be. Tell you these symbols. We'll sing out the joy. Be strong in the Lord. Never give up. Oh, you're gonna do great things. I already know God's got His hand on you, so don't live life in fear. Forgive and forget, but don't forget why you're here. Take your time and pray. Thank God for each day. His love will find a way. These are the words. These are the words I would say. The words I would say.
I think I was nervous when I first, like, started going up there, but then once I was up there, I felt, like, no nervousness at all, which was really weird for me because I'm even nervous going on stage for Sunday, so I don't even know what came over me.
I remember when we started Sidewalk Prophets years ago, we were playing this little festival in Michigan. And there were about 20 people that were there to see us. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Audio Adrenaline, an incredible band, they heard us. And they decided to bring me up on stage that night. I went from an audience of 20 to 20,000. It was a dream come true, a prayer answer. Hey, we were hanging out tonight before the show with y'all, and we met a girl that shared that same dream. She wanted to worship Jesus on this stage. You want to make a dream come true? Sure.
definitely would be a very different person without Jesus. I definitely wouldn't be here today, where I am right now.
I have lipstick.
You're pretty good.
I
No,
have
it's a
lipstick.
black defroster.
I have
What?
lipstick.
Really?
Yeah, I got lipstick.
Yeah.
Can you try some more?
Show Mama your pretty lips. Smile.
Cheese.
See that lava thing?
You got lipstick in your stocking?
You got lipstick?
Okay.
Magic shirt.
It's a magic shirt?
Yeah.
Alright, thank you, Adrianna.
You're very welcome.
Give him a kiss. Thank you.
I'm gonna get another one.
I don't know if there's many more.
Yeah. Look.